Hey guys, I'm back going to work on the strawberry rows a little bit. I have two. I think that's going to be in a video I'm going to upload quicker, but I'm going to show a little bit about the difference between the garden rake and the yard rake on this row. I didn't completely make the second row out completely. I think in one of the videos I kind of talked a little bit about that I was going to make another one in the front, and the reason I was going to make it in the front because I didn't want to use the amendments I had already done. And because of that, I wanted to cut these trees out over here. I'm going to cut these trees out before I finish this row up, in case if they fall into here before my strawberry plants are in here and mess them up. They wouldn't have hit before where I had my rows, but now they might. And I have to take out this pecan tree eventually, but maybe not right now. The other thing I want to show y'all is this pretty blue sky. I'm going to try to do a slow maneuver around without putting the sun in your eyes. Because it's over there, but you can see the sky is completely blue in Louisiana. No clouds in the sky at all. Very, very rare. Okay, so without any further ado, I'm gonna grab the two rakes, the yard rake and what I call a garden rake. It's a little bit stiff tine, but most people refer to it as a garden rake. I'll kind of show y'all the difference, and just that this one is faster because it's got a harder edge to it. But anyway, like I said, I kind of showed y'all the other day kind of how I knock it down. I'll show you something else you can do with that. I'm going to turn the spikes down for right now, but we'll just take this one and I'll show you again a little bit of it. I'll grab that grass. Always got grass we got to grab, but you see it takes a couple. You don't just move it. All right, so we're going to be done with that one for right now. All right, I'll show you the difference. Another little root thing. But I can take this one. I don't want to knock that down. I just take it and put it at an angle. It's like a little grater blade. Just drag it out. Put me a little angle on there. You see how much faster this hardback rake is than the other one. I can also go in and pull it out the middle if I need to. I can grab this dirt and pretty much just. Also, I can push with it. I can't push with that other rake. So if I happen to grab too much, can't push it back. I can with this one. Now, I'm not gonna do a whole lot more, but this is the area where we kind of done this part of it, where we're gonna be standing. It's kind of tamped down. You see the road down there is pretty flat, and here we just had started. Like I said, I'm just gonna show you just a couple feet, because I know y'all done seen this, and I ain't trying to bore nobody. But just a little bit of it. You can do the same thing. It's just, you just pull it up like this to the row, and like I said, it's much faster than that garden rake, that yard rake I meant to say. The garden rake is faster than the yard rake, just that this was on the other side the other day when I was doing it, because I was using it in a burn pile to push stuff in it as it burns. I don't chop it too small. As it burns down, I just use this to push the longer pieces back in there. But anyway, like I said, you can kind of see it does pretty quickly. What the other one can do, it just takes a little bit longer. Flatten this one down pretty good. Like I said, I'm not going to do all of this. I'm actually going to go over there and start cutting on that tree in just a minute. I got to cut some of the hedges and stuff out first. You can see a little bit of the pole saw in action. And then I'll switch over to the chainsaw. And like I said, I'm gonna try to keep this one short. I had made another one the other day of doing the amendments in a bucket. Actually, I was using a bucket and mixing them up, and I don't still have them all over here, so I'm not gonna go into that right now. Still gonna have to do it. And I was telling my wife, it took me 30 minutes, because this thing cuts off like in 11 minutes. It was 2 11:48 seconds and 1 9 minute of me mixing dirt in a bucket, which is way too much for y'all to be watching, of dirt being mixed in a bucket. There's a little bit of talking, but most of the time I was actually doing something. So I got a cement mixer on the other side. I decided I'm gonna use that to mix it, to make it go a little bit faster. This is some more tracks. The other day they didn't come in here and made some more deer tracks. After I made that row up, there's a whole bunch of rabbit tracks and deer tracks over here before we done that. But these are the holes that I took out, and that's the amendment that I put in it. And I was using this blue bucket along with the two white buckets, and mixing it up. It's a combination of some sand, some peat, humus they say, which I ain't sure that it's real peat because it has sticks in it. Peat's supposed to be a moss. But anyway, that's enough to do one hole basically. And I mixed up enough to do those 2 holes, and it took me almost 30 minutes by hand. So we're not doing it that way anymore. We're gonna do it a different way. But as I said, that's about all for this video. I'm actually gonna end this one, and I'm just gonna call this one the difference between the garden rake and the yard rake. It'll be a simple short one. And then like I said, I'll have another one with the it'll be following it with the cutting some wood. All right guys, we'll see you in the next one.